Hello. I thought it would be neat to keep more of this game done before Rebirth comes out. So, yeah, doing this an extra day this week, get through all these side quests is the idea. I'll do that one now while I can. 28 months, man. That's a lot.
Not here.
Sorrow-wise, this is a decent name. I need to name, like, areas. I've just been naming towns in my D&D world so far.
Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beards.
I need to name some areas. Some coasts and lakes and swamps.
Straight home now. Size of a goblin's eye. This goblin. Don't know wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
Made it up for it. Oh, geez, good work. Alright.
Right,
stand on all the other ones.
These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home.
Oh, that's a different one. I still need to get the one more. This one? Grab that. I grabbed that. Over here. Under the club.
Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
We're not alone.
Good girl.
Like Clive said, there's enough goblins. I can't really? How far away is that? Yeah, we're gonna. Alright. Go this way. Alright, I can attack. Cool, cool, cool. Circle do? Nothing.
Mistakes. Back to the stables, girl.
Aww. Oh. I don't feel like fighting another one for fun. I just don't. Just no thanks. Oh my god. Not the auto lock when facing the opposite direction.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Really?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ether. This might be a tough fight. Well, it's still a way away. See? Maybe not. Or maybe it will be. Is it blue? No. Not. Cool.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
I have no idea what quest this is.
Thanks, girl.
Try that on the aerial one. Okay, it worked, okay. Alright, gotta remember what buttons what, eh? Alright. Oh, whoops.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
It's so typical Final Fantasy 14 not
Be
being
enough
able
to keep the
to,
infirmary stocked for a while.
not being able to grab
Hopefully
free
this
from
will
the
put
same
Rodriguez's
spot.
mind at ease.
No reason. I'm gonna use that.
Good girl.
Actually, can I just... That's easier. Let's do that. Oh yeah. This isn't taking place like this, but close enough.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Oh, not the location chocobo. Is it gonna hit? Yes, cool.
Something's coming.
God, the way it just cut away made it so violent.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Like, they were dead for so long, but the combo just keeps going. Oh. I didn't dodge. How did I hit that? I did not press dodge. Parry? How do you trigger a parry?
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last.
Let's go through this a bit.
Then we make for Martha's well.
Alright, let's go. I've got so many videos open from YouTube of just how to DM good.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wound. How many of your men? Damn sight less than if you hadn't.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain, it's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable.
What do you say, Martha?
Well, when you...
It's taking me so long to read through the Dungeon Master's Guide. Which is fair, it's very long. There's a lot of words. But I was like, so glad that I could skip the magic item section, which is like 100 pages. But now I'm thinking, actually that would improve my plot. If I can pick out the right ones and use them tactfully, that would be good plot. And I also want players to have fun of those, so I'll read that too, I guess.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
In other news, my Dark Cloud Utan run is verified.
Over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar.
Hi, my name is Matthew.
Oh.
Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
The chat run isn't verified yet.
He didn't. But
Sorry,
his
I only
brother,
submitted it yesterday.
my father did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might
What?
you take me as your squire?
Squire?
I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire?
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once.
Why not?
And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Rodney.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your
Oh, is
uncle
that the guy
showed
we're
me.
talking to?
I would not have it any
No, it's
other
not.
way.
Who's Rodney? We have a squire! Alright.
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle. We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the air. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benimir once he's said his farewells.
Okay. Alright. Where are we going? Is that all the side quests to do? Should I? I'll have to do it +1 at least. Where are we? Oh, I didn't bookmark it. 16. Side quest, first day, resume browsing. Oh, hey! Yeah, those are the ones I want open, thanks. Alright. Root of the problem. I want to do that. Do no harm. Not that. Payback. Yes. Okay. Root of the problem and payback. And a bone to pick. And, okay, everything except do no harm. Alright, alright. We've got a lot to do still. Okay. Those two first. A new one's available in the
Did you see the pair that got pulled
reports.
into tires?
Hi!
Welcome back, my lord. I only just arrived myself. No one
Same.
seemed to know where I should go, so I thought I'd guard your
Okay, bye! Garden League have put aside the differences for the time being, allowing us to leave our allowing us all leave to sip our snake's pit in relative leisure. Snake's spit? Snake's pit. Is that a cocktail? Snake's pit could be a fun cocktail name. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours. And your countenance, and well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill to service now, would we? Okay. The Guardians are getting along with the Axes fine enough. Working to shore up the rest's walls, we're not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'll still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you have a round to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. But do you have snake spit? Flames burn bright. You have an uncanny talent showing up when you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I feel the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic and us, but more of their nameless numbers. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you'll forgive my son a request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hard-working, so as you can see, he has already earned everything he can from me. Learned everything he can. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. Not bad. Okay, that's about... Oh, I've taken that one. Off the... Nope. Okay. That one's new. Nope. What's the Flames of War? What's that mean? Is it the quest I just did? Maybe I unlocked it. World map? Oh, that's the wrong button. No? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, let's go pick up the ones I know about. Skipping. Nigel,
It's rare
eh?
that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
I found your flower.
Yes. Did you...
Finding them was the easy part. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but if the petals are meant to improve the effect, it's possible that the core physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they...
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason... Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might... I need only a moment to extract...
That's quite the jump. That's quite the theory jump. But, whatever you want, Clive.
And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will...
Like, always? All the time? Cool! Nice! Speaking of, I'm out of potions. Nice. Very good.
What'll happen to the gardens?
Won't be long now, Martel. See, I am...
Is everything all...
Oh, yeah, it's just
It's good to know.
Martel's pride and joy.
I've already talked to him about this and I said no. Now I'm gonna say yes. I think. The fruits, yeah. 'Cause this gets me curiosity rewards.
It'll be nice being the...
Oh, she always had a soft spot for that lot, see? Here you go, Mar. You hear that, Martel?
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
Oh, was.
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
Sure. I go up those stairs. I don't think I've ever been up here. Yeah.
What happened to the sky?
Muddy.
Do you think Sid broke it?
Oh, shoot!
Broke it. Definitely broke it.
After Drake's head, I was beginning to wonder if you'd lost interest in Sid's grand scheme. But here we are. Another crystal cracked, another nation in disarray. You wear the mantle of outlaw well.
Oh. Just a tad suspicious. This suspicious character. Just a tad. Yep, okay.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And
You'll do fine. Tyre trusts you.
thank you. I'm sorry. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. One ill-conceived incision. And even success means tremendous pain. I became a physiker to help people, not to...
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. And the operation, they toil in the shadows, risking life and limb. Knowing their efforts will win them night, and yet we never won for volunteers.
Conviction?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us... I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife.
You said it's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering. Thank you for helping.
Damn the bastard who thought to mix branding ink with the foulest poison known to man. Since then,
Wait, no. Tell me about that.
in service of their masters, or defy the brand and suffer the wyvern's wrath. Either way, it's an agonizing death.
Once more.
Damn the bastard who thought to mix branding ink with the foulest poison known to man. Since then, bears have only ever had two choices.
Court the crystal's curse in service of their masters, or defy the brand and suffer the wyvern's wrath. Either way, it's an agonizing
It's the
death.
wyvern. That was Clive's name. Like, nickname he was going by.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
Clive! Anything catch your eye?
Are these just all the quests everywhere? Okay, I don't want any of this.
Seen enough?
You two look like you could use something to eat.
Martel.
Weren't she the girl from the furrow?
Of course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked?
These aren't those apples, are they? She'd have been proud.
Running back for a tree, oh no.
A gift from the backyard.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apples. Old Sid was the only one who didn't have them right from the branch. Made Martel livid. Not that any...
That sounds like...
Planning on keeping that lot to you? Hang on. I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some...
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh.
That was the last of the apples.
Cool. Good.
I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Clive.
Alright.
Fine purse weighing you down.
It's on the wrong buttons again.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
What'll happen to the gardens?
The curse breakers, they were clearly very...
They remembered her. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full...
And through you.
I didn't do anything, really.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both... They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful?
that's done. Ooh, displayed in Clive's chambers. Eee. There's something else to look at. Alright. Here we've got... I need to do a bone to pick. How do I start that? It's available in Clive's chambers as a missive. So it should be here. It's not those. So flames of war. It's out of the shadow. Bone to pick. Oh my god. Okay.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
He better be okay. Oh, what's the other one now that I know where to read the quest name from? It's not called Off the Record, it's called Payback. And I think that's the one quest that I didn't need. No! It's another one I need. Okay.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Yeah, but you're the main character, Clive, so naturally everyone's gonna ask you. Everything you're not very good at dealing with.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Thanks.
But I didn't say
Took
I
me a
was
bit,
wrong with
didn't
him.
it?
I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
I'm gonna change Torgor's skin for this. Alright.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frostwolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients.
So we need to go hunting.
As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida.
Even so.
Good hunting.
Alright. Let's, not skipping the dialogue for this one because I care about Torgal. But I love how, the scholar needs to tell these people how to look after a dog. What they actually should be eating.
I don't want to see any more of our friends hurt.
A youth claiming kindred with your old commander arrived earlier this morning. Well spoken, yes.
Clive, did you get my letter?
Yes, I did.
That's why I'm here.
Shouts it.
Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
That doesn't sound like Clive.
Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a
What's this goddess?
circle. Zero.
Oh, we're
you
in a
might
church,
say. I
like
can
near the
straighten it
start
out,
of the
I
game,
swear,
actually.
but it's gonna take some
I
time.
don't know about their religion.
And
Who's
I'm
this
gonna need help
goddess?
keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why?
Fired. Get rid of him.
Who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each.
Fired.
And tossed the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those lads.
We have that much to hand? Reckon all.
No, we don't. And no, you what after the king's ransom we had off him. He deserves better than to see our. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own.
All right. But is there anything I can do to...
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to...
Rocks.
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece. A little something Sid and I set aside for, and I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our...
I'm sure there will be.
But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind...
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me?
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well,
don't worry.
Really?
No.
Okay. Alright, we're going here again. Yeah. I'm glad I'm doing some of this tonight rather than just doing side quests tomorrow.
I thought we'd lost him.
Some progress and story tomorrow.
I'll have any man
What do
who
you
ain't in need of treatment
mean?
himself coming up you with the wounded.
If you could, I'd be in your debt.
She too depressed for money?
Served as shields, did they? Come on.
Wait.
Someone's brave.
That's still ages away. That far away. What was this thing back here?
Be safe.
Lariat stone? Hand of Hyperion?
This one's awake.
Huh? What does that mean? Chronoliths. Oh. Oh, it could be tricky.
Let's see what's inside.
Okay. Ooh. The Phoenix. I can manage with that one. I know how to use that one. Okay. Double shift. Okay. Okay, collateral cyclone. Have I not done that already? I've done that, eh? Did that just now. Same. Shit.
I failed.
Yeah, whoops, okay. I can do better than that. Alright. There's the collateral cyclone. There we go. There's an ability finish. Still got it there. I'm confused. Well, maybe the ones lit up the ones I have done. I think that might be. Okay. I don't know how I did that, but I wish I could do that more often.
Stay down.
Oh, 5 get up, jeez. I haven't done a double shift. Hmm.
Nice try.
I'm good for the time limit. Hey! That's fun. That's cool. Nice. I never got the double shift. I got the multi-burst. That's cool. Yeah. That's fun. It's a neat thing. There's more? Oh my god. Okay. I thought that was it. Oh no. Heat wave. Oh, I never used that one. Okay. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Nice try. I can't go on.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. Alright. And did I get a thing for the first one? Maybe not.
Come on.
Maybe that can just be a fun challenge for later. I feel like I learned some stuff about combos, so that's nice.
It's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal?
Kill the whole herd. Okay. Faulty! It is faulty! Oh my gosh. Can't believe it. The Faulty the First, the real Faulty, in my stream. Can't be buttered either. Full butt again.
No.
Incredible. I missed when you weren't full
Would it
butt.
be enough, I wonder?
There's such a regular sized bone.
That's it, that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy. Get it, boy!
Yeah. to her? Why can't I talk to her? Okay. Well, I'll go back and talk to Karen, I guess. It really looks like Sharon, eh?
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. So, Molly's left over. That'll teach me for treating you. All right. Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later.
Just one? There's 5! Was that 6? Oh, I missed another kinda.
You can, aye. In return, you can thank Torgal.
I was just on my way to see him.
Alright then.
It seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Well, Torgal hasn't, and that's all that
There's a
matters.
storm coming soon. Will there be thunder?
Ah, were you able?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in.
Very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way.
But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw,
Maybe
have been
don't
diverse
say that,
to
actually.
plenty. And that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Alright. On to this one. Main story quest.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with me own eyes.
Bloke?
The whole of Oriflamme under a flood. Then we're next.
Could be the first time I've heard someone without an Aussie/New Zealand accent say bloke.
I can't do it.
Oh, that's a
Lord,
creepy look.
Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different.
You have blue
They're taken
eyes.
so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Alright.
We could leave. The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people.
God,
your sisters,
I would hate to be one of these guys she's talking to.
So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
I think they're doing all they can. Jeez.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with them.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly.
It was a no, but I thought you might still need...
I'd like you to consider my... What we need to consider
Oh my God.
is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared... and perhaps they did.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Alright.
Don't leave me, Pa.
You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family and more. I heard the back of them glowing things found me in the meadow.
Leave that to her.
Okay.
I'm sorry, darling.
That thing,
I truly am.
it took off the captain's head. Before we could even draw his steel.
I'm not going back.
Did you see the
creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph.
Do you remember where?
On the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Right.
I assume you have a plan?
The castle looks so cool even without Crystal there. I wish we could go back there.
It was all they could do to his...
Yeah, I can't.
Gabe.
I'll just check.
They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Good girl.
Is there no chocobo theme in this game? Is it just the little jingle? Shame.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Should I prime?
Yeah, do it.
Save your strength.
I want to see it more often. Whoops.
Let's try.
Over here!
There's a cool boy. Let's try.
Okay.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes, milady.
New captain.
The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their post.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Whatever. Now me, I never needed convincing. And the people I love. Now, if you don't mind.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this is so, but it has solved one. And that's one fewer than...
Cool. Cool.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Philippe will make a good captain. He reminds me a little of you, Clive.
Give the ruby to
without
her.
all the
Oh!
knocks and mows.
Right, I don't give one to her. Nothing Isabel. Wait, isn't that? No, that is Isabel. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, okay. Oh, maybe I need to progress story before I can progress that. Or I've missed out. Hopefully not. Hopefully it wouldn't let me pick it up if I'd missed out.
I'd be happy to tell Otto everything that happened. But I know he appreciates it when you spare him the time.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Was wondering what hellos from all our friends thanking. How is it you always manage to arrive?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the
let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother Crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Okay.
Right.
Clive,
that's a colour.
We knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Yay! Are we straight into it? Oh, I was gonna leave stream there. Okay. Alright. One cutscene first.
So it was not Sylvester,
but Olivier, who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
Yes. They clicked.
You are different. You're special.
Yes, that's why.
Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Proving the point.
It's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
It's a ship time.
We shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map.
Please show me
Look
where this
here.
place is.
This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Where are we?
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Taya not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
Oh, fantasy thing?
Alright, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Don't need Joshua turning to stone, please.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Tabor. Central, southern Dalmatia. Okay. Seems to cling to the very cliffs which dominate the landscape of the region. Its proximity to the free cities of Camphor gives Tabor a ready market for the high-quality leather its tanners produce, as well as the salt and minerals mined from beneath it. The town's long history of isolation, however, has clouded the hearts of its residents, and to this day many remain unwelcoming to outsiders. Free cities of Camphor. Confederation of neighboring independent city-states located to the southwest of the Dominican Republic. While they're originally part of Dalmatia, the cities achieved their independence. Ah, yep. I know where we are. Alright. Lack of dominant from Mother Crystal, yep. Okay, okay, okay. Wait. That's not where it is. Is it? I thought it was... Actually, I don't know where I thought it was. I thought there was a little... Oh. The city got built on top of it. Okay. Maybe it's this? Well, it's probably this. It's probably that.
You know how I feel about this, but your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
Funny that. What have we got? We've got an eye for an eye. That's on my list. We've got not to be outdone. That's not on my list. And on balance. Okay, I need 2 of those. I could probably talk to Martha and Isabel now, right?
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
I'm so sick of that
perhaps you can
dialogue.
help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after my first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had none, which almost certainly means that...
Perhaps a visit from Sid.
I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, they were in the atrium when I...
Is that a smirk? It's like he's trying not to.
What am I gonna do? Is everything alright, Goots? You seem more discomfortable.
I don't know what that means. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble.
It's all right.
Oh. There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people. Who I wanted to ask her about it myself, but she'd never give your tongue a...
Don't worry.
Oh, you'll let me know what she says.
Of course.
Oh, eye for that eye. Do we get to learn the story behind her eye?
Lady Karen.
Not nearly as...
You're doing good trade then.
What not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care? But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just...
What?
Asking. All right.
You just asked.
I'm
Subtly.
here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dallimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen.
Wow.
I apologize.
We're in the shit now.
It was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Oh my god. Getting told.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
Try to.
What did she say?
A whole lot.
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dallimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors
Be
means
safe,
Karen ill.
please.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
Of course.
I suppose it is.
I'll find out who's been making up lies about poor Nan, and
This isn't the right direction, but oh, we got 2 things. 2 more things. Now we have 4 things rolling in it.
I
heard the Emperor was impaled on his
Own son's spear.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
You'll get us all straight. I'm telling you, I can fix them.
Ever seen one of them blue bastards?
Dang, kids that are branded? Jeez, that's messed up.
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No.
Was.
Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
Just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-near.
Miss Mididol said, the best way I see how something worked is to take it.
Well, then your work is already...
The taking apart was easy enough, but...
Speak for yourself.
You three need to learn to take risks. So let's have a look at these parts with fresher.
Minigame?
All right. Everything here, every piece has its own role to play. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is...
Yeah, that's something, like, no one really likes minigames, usually. There's a lot of not fun minigames, at least from Square Enix. But I think this game could do with minigames, is my opinion. The arm.
This is called the arm.
You're right. It looks more like a ring.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid?
I'll think about it.
Hold things.
Good thinking. These round parts are...
I do. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot.
Bangers?
They're for... But what if I wanted to weigh goop?
What are the chains for?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chain.
Wonder what it could be.
This tiny piece.
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them.
She puts them in all her inventions.
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move.
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple.
Not my fault. You should...
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and...
Not a bad idea. So, now that we've taken...
I think we've got...
Then here's what we'll do. You tell...
Well, obviously you need to start with the body.
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms, and then the arms hold the pans.
Very good.
Yes!
Don't know where the cog is.
Well,
it's not used.
Help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah. Hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now,
oh my God.
so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long.
You hear that?
Until then, though, do try to...
What about the cog? The cog's not in it.
Hey, look.
Oh.
We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it?
Not testing your work after you're done, tisk tisk. Alright, finish this quest off and then I will head to bed, I think.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oh! Shield's not there. Okay. Oh, is she in the library still? Library? No. I don't know. The war room? Where Vivian is.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Will there be thunder?
Well,
Did you solve?
It was as you thought. They dismantled them to...
Oh, no.
Thankfully she won't. Although I was the one who ended...
I'm so sorry. I shall see that the children...
Please, there's no need. She'd have them follow in her footsteps.
I see. Sid, do you...
She told me it was because her studies had been interrupted by events in Canva.
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow.
Understandable.
But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that.
Sweet. Alright. Well, that's a good bunch of quests done. I can't even go to other places. I guess I can't wrap those up. Alright. Well, that is stream for today. I will be playing this again tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully we'll get through some more story. Story's nice. Yeah, I feel like that was a good amount of side quests for that amount of time. Yeah, making progress. Alright, thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Good night.